there yarn lovers, it's Gary and I'm coming to you from my happy place, the Yarn Corner here on Vancouver Island in Canada. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Thursday, November the 25th, 2021, and this is video number 131. So how are you all doing? I hope well. And to the neighbors down south in the United States celebrating Thanksgiving, I want to wish everyone down there a happy Thanksgiving. This particular video, I'm going to be talking about a purchase that I made from lionbrand.com, and it was back in the late part of October when they were having some sale on select items, and these were items that I had not tried before, so I wanted to jump in on the sale and get a couple of the cottons as well as some of the hand-dyed yarn from their, I believe it's the Anya collection, and I do have some in stash, but I had not had all the colors, so I am popping by and basically showcasing some of the things that I have in stash, and I'm just stocking up there. It was a really good price point, so I'll talk about the price point as well in Canadian currency. The nice thing about Lion Brand, the website, when I was making my purchase, I could switch to the Canadian currency and see the face value of each of the items in my own currency. So that's a lovely feature there that Lion Brand offers. And some news on shipping as well. I know that in my previous order with the premieryarns.com that I made, I believe it was 2 videos ago, I had some issues with, well, they weren't issues, but they were additional fees from a third-party courier service, FedEx. And I've since learned about some of the ways that they handle the fees. So I want to touch base on that as well at the end of showcasing the yarn. So let's talk about what I'm wearing. This here is a cowl that I knitted up, I'm going to say about 6 months ago, and all throughout the summer I haven't been able to wear it, so it's come out again because the weather's getting quite cold here, and I've worn it a few times. I love this, love it so much. I am going to be calling this the nesting brioche cowl, and as you can tell, because wherever there is the brioche, it showcases, but it folds in on itself when there's the stockinette with the flecked, I think they call it the fleece stitch when you're actually mixing colors. So it kind of like rests in on itself, and it looks like these wonderful textured waves around the fabric as you wear it. So I absolutely love this. It's knitted up with holding 2 sock weights together, and I might do a pattern on this next year. So if anyone is interested in trying out a new stitch, the brioche stitch and the fleece stitch are amazing color work techniques as well. So I don't know, it's a challenge for me too to write up a pattern that is in brioche, but I'm going to give it a go, and perhaps maybe January, February of next year I can bring that out. So yes, let's get started. I'm getting sidetracked. I need to get back to what I was going to be talking about, and that's the yarn from Lion Brand. So here's one of the ones that I haven't tried before, and it is Re-Up. It is 100% recycled cotton yarn in a 4-weight, and I'll tell you a little bit about each of these. Okay, so in each of these yarns you get 2.5 ounces or 70 grams, giving you 117 yards or 107 meters. And you can machine wash this or tumble dry, which is nice, easy care instructions. I like that. Again, 100% recycled cotton. Now, I'm having a hard time reading the small print on such a dark background, but it looks to be a 4.5 millimeter set of knitting needles or a 3 to 5 millimeter crochet hook. I don't know, maybe. And I have crocheted up a sample, and my choice of crochet hook size was a 4 millimeter crochet hook, and it worked up quite nicely. The color here that you're seeing is lime. It has a nice twist to it. It is a rougher cotton, so I would suggest that this cotton is great for kitchen items or bathroom items. So if you want to make a hand towel or a face washcloth or a dishcloth, then this is kind of like a good yarn to choose. In this household, we're running out of dishcloth, so this is why I purchased them. So I'm going to be making some dishcloths for our home, but also I will be donating some to a newfound charity here that I found in my neighborhood. So I looked into them and I absolutely love their causes, so that's where they'll be going. So again, re-up in the colorway lime. I also purchased them in different colors, but let's look at the re-up was, it was $1.09 Canadian for each ball. $1.09, that's pretty good. The other one that I had purchased was, I know they're all looking a little disheveled. They were kind of tossed around in a box, but they did come in a box to me. So it was nice that they were all nice and clean. It just, I think they've been on a shelf somewhere for a while. And this color here is in red. It's a very nice and interesting name for the color. And I also got it in this color here. I got another one. There we go. We got two of them. I like this color a lot. It is called Aqua. Really lovely. And the last plain color that I got was in orange. I like this one a lot. And I made one up in the other second ball of orange, and I made a dishcloth. There we go. It is to the tutorial from Crystal over at Bag O' Day. I believe it's 612. It is called the Easy Ripple Stitch Crocheted Dishcloth. And it uses the alpine stitch, or otherwise known sometimes as the ripple stitch. I absolutely love the texture. And I put a little toggle on it as well. The other side of it is quite a flat side, so all of the scrubbing surface here would be on the textured side, which is really, really nice. And it almost used the whole ball, which was a good size to have for a ball for a washcloth or a dishcloth. So really like that. And I used a 4mm crochet hook, and I've used this one. I don't know what this one is. It was a gift given to me by one of my anonymous friends who would like to remain anonymous, but it was a wonderful hook and I really enjoyed it a lot working with this cotton. So yeah. Additionally, along with the solids, the re-up are in a couple of colors in variegated. So I picked up my favorite one here, and it's in kind of greenish blue colors. This colorway is called Azul, A-Z-U-L. The slight difference between the solids and the multicolored is that there's less yardage in the multicolor. So what we have here is 60 grams instead of 70 grams, giving me 103 yards and 94 meters. It is a product, along with all of the re-up ones that I've showed you right now, from Turkey. So that's where they're manufactured. Really like this color. I might be able to get a dishcloth that I made with that pattern to the size that I made using this whole ball of yarn as well, which is lovely because I had a little bit left over when I did the orange sample. So it'd be nice to have no scraps left over. The next one that I want to talk about is a new to me as well yarn, and it is called the Lion Brand Cotton Blend. This one is in the colorway gray. It is a 3-weight yarn. Okay, in the cake, let's talk about a little bit of the details. 5 ounces, 142 grams, and that gives me 271 yards or 248 meters. Oh, that's quite a lot there. 52 polyester and 48 cotton. Here they're suggesting to use a 4 to 5mm set of knitting needles, or it says here a 6mm crochet hook. You can machine wash this on gentle and tumble dry on low. What else can I tell you about this? It's manufactured in China. And the nice bit about the yarn, although it's classified as a 3-weight, and I think that's a good 3-weight. It has a sparkly strand wrapped around it in a gold color. So it is gray and a little bit of a shimmer there of gold. Really, really nice and soft. I don't feel that glittery yarn at all. It's not abrasive. No undergarments required for this one. And yeah, I like it. So I got 2 of them, and I'm happy I did, because each of their balls were at a really good price. They were $3.51 Canadian. So that's pretty awesome in my books. I love that. So I got those 2. I also got them in different colors. I think in the sale they had maybe 3 colors, and I got all 3. So I got this one here, which is ice blue, a really nice pastel-y cool blue with the same kind of like goldish beige sparkle thread that runs around the strand. Lovely. And this one here, which is very happy, it is called Lemon Drop. Really, really nice. I like those a lot. Very, very soft. The next thing that I got was one that I have in my stash, but because this was such a great sale, I purchased some more. It is their Lion Brand Anya collection, A-N-Y-A. Just it there. I love these colors so much. Okay, so the last time I ordered these when they had the Albi Anya collection on sale was that they dropped the prices down to $9. But in this particular sale, late October, they dropped them down to $6.15 per hank. How can you pass that up? So I restocked on colors that I didn't have in the collection. So this one here is in the colorway called Anime. I just love these bright colors with more of the inky and deep mysterious colors that I generally like. So I'm eager to try this one up just to see how it looks with colors that I'm comfortable with, and then have these fluoros flushes through whatever I make up just to see how it works up. Love them. Super, super soft. No undergarments required with this one for sure. It is a superwash merino, but let me tell you a little bit about the details of each of the hanks while you look at this beautiful color. So what we have here is 4-weight yarn. It is quite a light 4, and they're suggesting here to use a 4 to 5 millimeter or 4.5 millimeter set of knitting needles and a 5 to 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. They are saying here that you can machine wash this but lay flat to dry. And it's a product that's made in Turkey. In each hank you get 240 yards, or 200 and looks like it's 18 meters. And the net weight of this is 100 grams. So really good value. So I couldn't pass it up. So I've got a few more colors. So this is Anime. And this one here is called Bluegrass Festival. Really lovely. Super, super soft. I also got it in Roy G. Biv, which is rainbow colors. Absolutely stunning yarns. It's almost like a piece of artwork just to look at the yarns on their own, like hanged up like this. It's so squishy. And the last one that I got was Peacock Proud. I think I have this one in stash, but for some reason when I was purchasing them, this was jumping out at me and I really liked the color again, so I purchased 2 of them. So the nice thing about this collection, I don't know whether it's they're going to be discontinuing it or whether they just have an overflow and they wanted to, you know, get rid of the the collection of yarn that they had there. I'm not too sure, but what I like is that they've chosen certain colors that will relate to each hank. Like there's kind of like a purpley pink that runs through the Roy G. Biv, but also is in the peacock. There are the bright yellows that are featured in the Roy G. Biv as well as the anime. So the colors are very complementary and they kind of mix well with one another. If you run out of one yarn and you want to kind of like blend in another color, it would sort of like match the item in some regard with one of the colors that cross over into the other colorway. So a really, really nice curated color selection there for whoever designed these colorways and joined them all together. So I like the idea. Look at that. That is amazing. Holy smokes. Is that the thumbnail? Maybe it is. Really, really happy with the yarn that I purchased from Lion Brand and made really good use of the sale that they had back in October. The next part I'm going to be talking about is what they had charged me at the point of purchase on Lion Brand website for shipping was $30.29 in Canadian currency. And the taxes at the time of the purchase was $12.54 Canadian currency. I did track it and I took a look at who was delivering it, and it was chosen by Lion Brand to use FedEx. And that's a third-party company that does sometimes incur costs for brokerage fees. That's when they go down and they do all of the customs handling, and then they throw it into the back of their truck and they deliver it to the address, my address here in Canada. So it flew in to an international airport here in Richmond, which is the lower mainland of BC's international airport, and they must have their own customs there. So when FedEx went to pick the package up, it was from the airport. So the different thing that I found out is if it flies into the country, FedEx has a different way of handling their fees. So this particular order that flew in did not incur any additional brokerage fees. So FedEx did not bill me for anything on top of it being flown into Canada. Whereas in my previous order that I had made from premieryarns.com, it was a land crossing and it came in possibly a truck, I'm not sure, but it crossed the custom border on land. And when FedEx have to deal with land crossings and they go down and do all their brokerage stuff down there to pick up the package, that's when they can slap you with a bill, like an extra bill that they, charges that they can create, that are created for FedEx themselves to charge and pass on to the customer. So an interesting thing for us here in Canada, if you are shopping online and you feel not confident or reassured of what kind of shipping is involved, before making the purchase, perhaps maybe calling or emailing the company that you're purchasing from to figure out whether or not they're going to be doing a land crossing with the third-party courier service, or whether the courier service is going to be flown into Canada. So that's some tips that I can suggest as well on cutting down costs of those third-party courier services that are out there. That's including like FedEx, UPS, DHL. So hopefully that helps in some regard. And I don't know, like I'm still figuring it all out myself, but that's how FedEx handles their land crossing as well as their flown in international airport shipments. So not sure whether that runs across the border of the whole gamma ray, but it's something to look out for sure. And I'm still learning all of this myself. So if anyone out there knows of anything different, then please let me know. With that, I want to just wish everyone again who's celebrating Thanksgiving down in the South to enjoy their day and their meals with their families, and just, contemplating on what's to be thankful for. And I'll see everyone in the next episode. I hope you're all doing well. I'll see you then. Bye.